What's going on, guys? Today we are going to review something a little bit different. We're going to be checking out some free demo trailers from Trinnov Audio. These trailers are free to download. They are in either Dolby Atmos, Auro-3D, and not yet, but soon to be, DTS-X. I don't know the name of these demo trailers at the top of my head, so I did write them down. But the first trailer that we're going to check out is called Rows of Rows. This one is essentially some rowboats, or I don't know if they're rowboats, but they are boats. And it's a row of boats, which, since it is, I listened to the Dolby Atmos version, you will hear the water splashing in the side surrounds, while you can hear some people breathing in the front stage. And then it kind of builds up, and then you get a bunch of sound effects that kind of swirl throughout the different speakers. And since this is an Atmos version that I listen to, it doesn't matter if you've got 5 speakers or if you've got 32 speakers, this should use every single one of your channels and put them all to good use. So I'm gonna go ahead, play these with the Atmos viewer laid on top of them, and then I'm gonna play them again without the Atmos viewer laid on top of them. Also, since this is a YouTube video, it's obviously not going to be in Dolby Atmos, so if you want, it's going to play in stereo, but you can also use your up mixer if you're watching over YouTube. Of course, the best way to get these demos is going to be go to the website, register with them. You're going to have to put your email in. Within that, a couple of minutes or so, you'll get a link in your email, some download links to your email. That way, that's how you can download these demos. So we're going to go ahead, play these demos, and then we'll come back and you guys give me your thoughts and impressions on all 7 of these demos.
Le son par Trinnov.
The second one we're going to check out is called Repeater. This one I think is probably my favorite one. This one doesn't have too many, well, not too many sound effects that are like bouncing between different speakers. I think this one is more music oriented. It has a very cinematic feel to it. I wrote down that it kind of feels like it would be at the end of maybe a Christopher Nolan movie, or maybe at the end of a Michael Mann movie, because it kind of has this build, this very slow build up crescendo, but it never really kind of ends, you know, kind of like what you get with the Hans Zimmer score. That was probably maybe my favorite one, I think, out of all 7 of these demo trailers. The next one we're going to check out is called Arrival. I forgot what this looks I forgot what this looks like at the top of my head, but this one, the effects kind of zip around your room counterclockwise. So you're going to hear a bunch of stuff that are just kind of like swirling and ping-ponging back and forth counterclockwise throughout your room, and until you get this effect that kind of zooms in on the mic. Trailer number 4 is called Music Machine 2. There is a Music Machine 1. This one's 2. We're not going to check out 1. We're going to check out 2. This one has kind of the same effect. It's a clockwise effect. I wrote down this is probably the most ambitious one because there's a bunch of different kind of instrumental sounds that bounce throughout the entire sound stage, throughout your room, that are kind of like ping-ponging everywhere. And then it kind of builds up to this big bass drop, which I think is at the middle of the trailer. And then it ends with the Trinnov logo. Number 5 is called Leue. This one has a really quiet, slow build up. It doesn't get loud whatsoever. It's just a really slow build up, and then there's a few bass drops in this, or not really bass drops, but just a slow vibrating tone that builds up through your speakers, and then there's some explosive effects. So I would definitely be careful on this one. Check your crossovers. Check your crossovers. Don't just automatically blast this particular demo because it might be a little too much for your speakers or your subwoofers. So be careful with that one. That's Leue.
Trinnov.
And then these last two are, I believe they were designed for waveforming. It's called Propagation. The first one is Propagation, and then the last one is called Pressurization. These are kind of, these ones sound very similar. It's got a synthesized build-up, and then you get a big bass drop at the end of each trailer. The Pressurization one has the biggest bass drop, so if you have some smaller subwoofers, again, start off slow with this, with both of these last two trailers, because listen, you might blow your subwoofer. There's going to be some infrasonics in these last two demos, so be careful. So what do you guys think? Which one was your favorite demo? For me, like I said, it's either going to be Repeater or Leue. Those are my two favorite ones. And then Music Machine 2 is actually pretty cool as well. But leave your thoughts down below and let me know how you felt about all of these demos and which one did you listen to? Did you listen to it in Auro-3D or in Dolby Atmos? Leave your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.